I'm Champ Chong, it's Friday, and yes, it is time for the clip of the week. G'day guys, welcome to that show where I bring you the latest in video game news, and if you do go on to enjoy the show, please smack that like button real good, and it could win you one of these. But anyway, let's get to our first news story of the day, which is that official details have finally come out for the next Xbox console that we are dubbing the Xbox 720. Confirmed reports say that the GPU chip will be based on AMD's Radeon HD 6670. If you're unaware, the chip currently sells at around $80, and the mass production of the GPU will begin for the console later this year. Another thing to note is that the chip isn't all that new, and it's kind of questionable why Microsoft wouldn't actually pick a newer chip from the 7 series. And even though by predictions the 6670 will be an aged chip by the time of the next Xbox's release, the console will still provide some graphics like we see on the PC version of Battlefield 3, which is still pretty damn good. It's also expected that the next Xbox will be 6 times more powerful than the current Xbox 360, and yeah, that's just gotta be some awesome news right there. Reports also show that developers are going to be getting developer kits around August or September this year, so my prediction, I'm going to say the next Xbox comes out in around November of 2013. Oh, and before I do move on, I just want to say that I don't think the Xbox 720 will be announced this year at E3, even though I'd love to see that happen. And the reason I say that is because I really don't think they'd have anything to show off at E3 in just months before developers get their hands on anything. And another thing is that they wouldn't want to interfere with the possible sales of Halo 4 as it's an Xbox 360 exclusive. And yeah, if Halo didn't sell well, it would be a pretty sad day, and that kind of brings us to the sad news. Sad news! What the fuck? So, I usually bring you guys some sad news like a game being delayed or cancelled or something along those lines, but today is something that's actually sad and funny at the same time because Capcom have managed to do a big no-no and misspell their own game's name, calling it Resident Evil Revelations. This is honestly pretty sad as Capcom have actually done this in the past, so it's not the first time it's happened, and does anyone really care because it's on the 3DS, and does anyone play? I don't know. But anyway, that's about it for the sad news today. It was a pretty good day, there wasn't that much sad news, I'm happy about that. Let's move on to something bigger called the big news. Big news! Okay, so the first big news story of the day is that earlier this week, 2 new maps came out for Modern Warfare 3. I won't get into that as it's already been covered, but many gamers were wondering what they'll be getting from Call of Duty Elite each month from now, and we finally received a calendar showing us all the stuff we need to expect. But anyway, now moving on from Call of Duty stuff to some Batman stuff, it's Gotham City Imposters has finally released its beta on the PS3. I'm personally really excited to get a bunch of hours into this game as it reminds me a lot of Team Fortress 2, which is just awesome, and the game just looks totally insane. So yeah, if you've got a PS3, I definitely recommend you to get this, but now let's get to the Gorilla Man question because Gorilla Man is finally back. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay guys, Gorilla Man wants to know, if you could be a video game character for a day, who would you be and what would you end up doing? So get really creative with your answers, put them down below in the comments section. They could be on Tuesday's show, or you can win 3,000 points or 3 months of gold. But also don't forget to smack that like button real good as I'm Champ Chong, my accent's Australian, and here are the answers to Gorilla Man's previous question.